is Joey Wendell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Joey Wendell.
And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 106.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jose Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Meadows.
In now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is in there for strike number 2.
2 strikes, the count is full.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lowe. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. 1-0.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Charlie Morton gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Stanton.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. Striding in, Brandon Lowe. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball inside. Ball.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. First pitch of the at-bat.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Willie Adames, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. And he falls behind. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Popped him up. LeMahieu over to his left, and that retires the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Mike Tauchman, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Swing and a liner. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play. Set to get his day started, Mike Ford, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Morton has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So here's Mike Zunino. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
And there's out number 2. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is. saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Yankees,
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0.
ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat.
No.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
High pop-up. Diaz waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again, 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
No.
Fastball well outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. At the plate, Jose Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitch staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. 0-1 the count. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
To the plate now, Mike Ford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that is off the wall.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
No balls and a strike to count. And there's ball 1.
Playing 11.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Sharp ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 New York.
Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
The third baseman, number 2.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hicks. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11, 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
It was a walk in his last trip. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Aaron Judge waits on deck. And he loses him on a breaking ball. Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Meadows is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, man.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here now, Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That evens it up 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Hit sharply on the ground. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. A base hit in his first trip. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, and good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out. Joey Wendell digs in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fouled away. Line drive to left. Tauchman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Striding in once again, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batter.
Ready for another chance? Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bouncer to the left side, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Mike Ford will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, high and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Meadows is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now the 2-0. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Iannetta is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Getting off to the race, the left fielder, Jose Martin.
Hit to first. Scooped up. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Now batting, right fielder.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ground ball foul down the left side. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine. In order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here, 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, so the batting order turns over now and set to go. Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Smoke toward the hole, reined in, and quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Taken but called a strike. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch.
No.
The 1-0. And this one gets away.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners are at first and third, one away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Chaz Roan is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 3-0. Ready once again, Ji-Man Choi. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Stepping in now, Willie Adames, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Hicks is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Slider laid off for a ball. And it looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Again, a 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays strand. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Miguel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-0. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping in, Chris Iannetta. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he puts it on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on 1 more via. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
A ball and a strike now. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's popped up. In there, a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Brandon Lowe. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and 1 strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart, as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here, and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Masahiro Tanaka pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 12-1.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL East, Paul Sewald collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Mets to the win over the Cardinals, 3-2. The Phillies smacked 15 team hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs, 7-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
We are under the lights this evening as we get